Hello everyone, welcome to the CPT Coding Guidelines series. In this tutorial series, we will be discussing CPT Evaluation and Management Non-Face-to-Face Services Coding Guidelines with Q&A. This includes online digital evaluation and management services, interprofessional telephone, internet, electronic health record consultations, digitally stored data services or remote physiologic monitoring, and remote physiologic monitoring treatment management services. So let's discuss one by one. In non-face-to-face evaluation and management services, there are 2 new codes added in 2026 and also there are 4 codes revised. So when you follow this tutorial, you will understand why these new codes are added and why the previous codes are revised. So without skipping the video, watch the full tutorial. Let's go to the first category, that is online digital EM services. It includes 3 codes, 19,421, 22 and 23. The times are 5 to 10, 11 to 20 and 21 plus. So what are the online digital EM services? Online digital EM services are patient-initiated services delivered through HIPAA-compliant platforms such as EHR portals, secure emails, or other digital applications. They require the physicians or qualified healthcare professionals' evaluation, assessment, and management of the patient. So the key characteristics are patient-initiated, not provider initiated. So the encoder should be initiated by the patient and delivered via a HIPAA compliant secure digital platforms. Requires 2 EM, not just scheduling, test results or non-evaluative communication. Patient must be established patient, reported once per 7-day period, that is cumulative time. So the exam tip is only established patient can use the codes. The CPC exam will try to trick you with new patient. So let's see how the time is counted. Physician or qualified healthcare professional cumulative time includes initial review of the patient's digital inquiry, review of the pertinent patient records or data, personal interaction with clinical staff focused on the patient's problem, development of management plans such as prescriptions or test orders, follow-up communication such as online, phone or email, if not separately reported EM. So if you reported this in a separate EM code, you can't claim here. And all physicians or QHPs in the same group practice contribute to cumulative time. The time is not counted of the clinical staff time, time separately reported with another EM service, or time less than 5 minutes in total, you can't report. So not permanent documentation is required, that is electronic or hard copy for each online digital EM service. Let's see when not to report 99,421 to 23. Same day EM visit. So here do not report on a day when other codes are reported. And same or related problem, 7-day look back. If inquiry is for the same or related problem within 7 days of prior EM, not reported. Also surgical post-operative period. If inquiry related to the surgical procedure within its global post-operative period, not reported separately. And shared communication codes, not reported with 99,091 and other codes listed here for the same communication. And home or outpatient INR monitoring, do not report when also reporting relevant codes here. But the exception is a new unrelated problem initiated within 7 days of a prior EM that addressed a different problem may be reported separately. Okay, let's look at the interprofessional telephone, internet or EHR consultations. So there are 2 types of service providers. One is treating or requesting physician, other one is consultant, that is specialist. So let's see who reports what. The treating or requesting physician contacts the specialist for advice. Patient does not see the specialist face to face. So reports 99,452, that is referral service, 16 to 30 minutes. Maximum once per 14 days period, not reported on the same day as EM service. On the other hand, consultant specialist provides opinion or advice without seeing the patient. Here reports 99,446 to 49 or 51. So must not have seen the patient face to face in last 14 days. If transfer of care or face to face follows within 14 days, do not report. And include reviews of reports, labs, imaging, so no extra code needed. Always identify who is reporting 99,452, treating or requesting MD. 99,446 to 51 for consultant or specialist. So you can see the consultant code here. The time is 5 to 10, 11 to 20, 20 to 30 and 31 plus. Codes are 446, 47, 48 and 49. Again you can see verbal and written reports. And more than 50% of time should be spent for consultative discussion. And for code 99,451, 5 plus minutes total, written report only. So here, total review plus communication time. There's no 50% rule. So the key rules for consultant code: consults under 5 minutes are not reported. Report only once within a 7-day interval, even if multiple contacts needed. If more than 50% of the time is data review or analysis, do not report. Request must be documented in the patient's medical report with reason. Regarding the code 99,452, that is treating or requesting physician referral service, you can see the code description here. Interprofessional telephone, internet, or electronic health record referral services provided by a treating or requesting physician or other qualified healthcare professional 30 minutes. Here the reporting rules are: do not report 99,452 more than once in a 14-day period. Do not report 99,452 separately on the same date an EM service is reported. When total time selects EM level, referral time is added to EM time. When MDM selects EM level, referral work is part of MDM. So 99,452 not separately reported. This is very important. And the eligibility requirements are: patient may be new or established to the consultant, and consultant must not have seen the patient face to face in last 14 days. If leads to face within 14 days, consultant code not reported. When sole purpose is arranging transfer of care, then that also not reported. Third category is digitally stored data or remote physiologic monitoring. So what is remote physiologic monitoring? That is RPM. Uses FDA approved medical devices to track patient physiology outside the clinic. Parameters like weight, blood pressure, pulse oximetry, respiratory flow rate, and more. So services must be ordered by a physician or other QHP. Device must be FDA classified as a medical device. And there are new codes in 2026: tiered devices supply structure. That is 99,445 added for 2 to 15-day monitoring. So when you see the code categories, 99,453 is for setup and education, that is once per episode of care. 99,445, that is new code, that is device supply 2 to 15 days, once per 30-day period. And 99,452, device supply 16 to 30 days, that is once per 30-day period. 99,091, that is for data collection or interpretation, minimum 30 minutes for each 30 days. And other three codes, 99,457, 58, and 470, treatment management, that is ongoing management codes. So you can see the code descriptions here. 99,091, collection and interpretation of physiologic data such as ECG, blood pressure, glucose monitoring, digitally stored or transmitted by a patient and or caregiver to a physician, other qualified healthcare professional, qualified by education, training, licensure or regulation, requiring a minimum of 30 minutes of time each 30 days. 99,473, self-measured blood pressure using a device validated for clinical accuracy, patient education or training, and device calibration. 99,476, separate self-measurements of 2 readings 1 minute apart, twice daily over 30-day period, minimum of 12 readings. Collection of data reported by the patient or the caregiver to the physician or other qualified healthcare professional, with reports of average systolic and diastolic pressures and subsequent communication of the treatment plan to the patient. Fourth category, remote physiologic management, treatment and management. So what is RPM, treatment and management? The clinical staff, physician or other QHP uses RPM results to manage a patient under a specific treatment plan. Requires at least one real-time interactive communication with patient or caregiver per calendar month. Interactive communication contributes to total time but does not need to represent entire service time. So report 99,457 or 99,470 once per calendar month, regardless of number of physiologic parameters monitored. So you can see the codes here. 0 to 9 minutes not reported because minimum 10 minutes is required. 10 to 19 minutes you can use the 99,470. This is no new code introduced in 2026, and this code cannot be combined with 99,457. When you go to the code 99,457, that is 20 to 39 minutes. You can see first 20 minutes tire. After that 40 to 59 minutes you can use 99,457 plus 99,458. 99,458 is for add-on for each extra 20 minutes. So you will understand when you do the question number 49. And plus 60 minutes you can use 99,457 plus 99,458 into 2. Like that you can keep add-on. So this exam tip 99470 is a new in 2026 and handles the 10 to 15 minutes tier. The 99457 starts at 20 minutes. They are mutually exclusive. You cannot report both in same month. And 99458 is an add-on code used only in conjunction with 99457 as we done here, not with the 99470. You have to be careful here. So let's look at the new codes and the revised codes in 2026 for non-face-to-face EM. 99447 is a new code, device supply code for RPM. Fills the 2 to 15 day monitoring tier, 2 to 15 day monitoring tier gap that previously left coders without an option between 0 and 16 days. 99470, again new code introduced in 2026. It is for first 10 minute RPM treatment management tier. That is 10 to 19 minutes. Previously only 99457, that is first 20 minutes existed, leaving 10 to 19 minutes unbillable. And code 99453, that is revised, updated guidelines align with the new CPT code. So there is a 30-day monitoring tiered framework, minimum 2 days now explicitly stated. 99454 revised, now explicitly paired with 99445 for a complete tiered structure, requires more than 16 days, cannot be combined with 99445 in the same 30-day period. 99457 revised to start at 20 minutes. The new 99470 code now handles 10 to 90 minutes tier. So cannot be combined with 99470 in the same calendar month as we discussed earlier. 99458 revised, add-on continues to represent such additional 20 minutes beyond 99457, explicitly excluded from use alongside with 99470. As you can turn your CPT code book and just read the description of these codes and you will understand. Let's do 4 AAPC CPC type questions to understand each these categories. Question number 46. This is the continuation of previous parts. An established patient sends a message through a secure EHR patient portal asking about a worsening rash. The physician spends 8 minutes reviewing the inquiry, reviewing the patient's prior visit notes, and sends a treatment plan including a new prescription. What CPT code is reported? So there are 4 answers available. Pause the video, take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this is an established patient send messages through secure EHR patient portal. So it's an online encounter. So physician spends 8 minutes. Once you look at the answer, all answers are adjacent codes. So you can use the elimination method for the exam. But for the learning purpose, let's use the CPT alphabetic index. So in the alphabetic index, first you have to go for the main index term, evaluation and management services, then go for the subterm, online services. It's redirect you to the following code series 994212 So once you go to the tabular list, you can see 99421 is online digital evaluation and management service for an established patient for up to 7 days. Cumulative time duration, the 7 days include 5 to 10 minutes. In our case, it's 8 minutes, so it is within the range. If the time is more, you can see other codes 422, 11 to 20 minutes and 423 for more than 20 minutes. So the correct answer here is answer A. Question number 47. A primary care physician spends 22 minutes preparing a referral and communicating via telephone with a dermatology specialist about a complex patient. The dermatologist then provides both a verbal and written opinion. Which code does the primary care physician report? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this is physician spends 22 minutes preparing for referral and he getting a telephone call to the consultant, and consultant dermatologist provide the verbal and the written opinion. So the question is asking for the primary care physician's report. So this is a consultation scenario. I couldn't find a index term from the evaluation and management subtopics, but here you have to search in 2 ways. One is go for the main index term consultation, then go for the subterm interprofessional, then go for the subterm telephone or internet electronic health record. It will lead to the following code series. Similarly, you can use the main index term telephone, then go for the subterm consultation, then go for the subterm interprofessional. Again, same code series will be recommended. So let's go for the tabular list and confirm the answer. So once you go to the tabular list, the first 99451 says interprofessional telephone or internet or electronic health record assessment and management service provided by a consultative physician or other qualified healthcare professional, including a written report to the patient's treating or requesting physician or other qualified healthcare professional 5 minutes or more of medical consultative time. But 99452 says interprofessional telephone or internet electronic record referral services provided by a treating or requesting physician or other qualified healthcare professional 30 minutes. So the correct answer is C, 99,452. In this question, you may get confused that the code 99,452 is says 30 minutes. So how is it possible for 22 minutes encounter? So you have to read the main guideline here. The guideline says the treating or requesting physician or other qualified healthcare professional may report 99452 if spending 16 to 30 minutes in a service day preparing for the referral or in communicating with the consultant. Depending on that guideline, you can code this 99452 if it is exceeding more than 16 minutes. Question number 48. A patient is enrolled in a remote physiologic blood pressure monitoring program. The practice supplies the monitoring device during the calendar month. The device records data for 14 days. Which CPT code used for the device supply? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this is a patient is enrolled in a remote physiology blood pressure monitoring in a calendar month, and this is a supply of a device. So here you have to go for the main index term evaluation and management services and subterm remote monitoring of physiologic parameters. This is monitoring, there's no treatment, only the monitoring. So it guides you to the codes 99445, 99453 and 54. So once you go to the codes, this 99445 is a new code. It says devices supply with daily recordings or programmed alerts transmission 2 to 15 days in a 30-day period. So it's in our case it's 14 days. So this will be the answer. Check other answers. 99454 is revised. Devices supply with daily recordings programmed alert transmission 16 to 30 days. But in our case 14 days. So the correct answer will be answer C. Question number 49. A physician spends 25 cumulative minutes on RPM treatment management services in a calendar month, including one real-time phone call with a patient. What is reported? There are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this is a physician spends 25 cumulative minutes for RPM, that is remote physiology monitoring treatment services. So including the real-time phone call. So it takes you to the codes 99457, 58 and 70. So once you go to the codes, 99470 is remote physiologic monitoring treatment management services, first 10 minutes. 99457 is for first 20 minutes. So in this case, this is 25. So first 20 minutes we have to use this one, but to use add-on code, each additional 20 minutes should be completed. In our case, only additional 5 minutes. So you can't use the add-on code, which is very important. You can see the description here. Do not report 99458 for services of less than an additional increment of 20 minutes. So additional 5 minutes, you can't use the add-on code. So the correct answer will be answer B, 99,457. Finally, a bonus question. A primary care physician is managing a complex pediatric patient with a rare dermatological presentation. The PCP calls a pediatric dermatologist to review the case history, lab work, and high-resolution photos sent via secure email. The dermatologist spends 25 minutes reviewing the files and discussing the case on the phone with the PCP, providing a verbal and written consultant report. The dermatologist has not seen the patient face-to-face. What code should be dermatologist bill? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. If you find the answer, leave the answer in the comment section. So if you need to get the answer for this question and with the explanation, please check the pinned comment. So this is the end of this tutorial. So if you have any queries, you can contact me through comment or by email or WhatsApp number provided in the description. Please subscribe my channel and check out my other playlist as well. Thank you.